Hello guys, my name is Bryce, and today in this video I'm going to be covering a weather engine for X-Plane 11 called ActiveSky XP. I recently bought this, and I'm really loving it. I think it adds quite a bit of immersion to the sim, and I think this is a great plugin for you to check out. So today I'm just going to be giving you a bit of a tour of the plugin and showing you how it works and all of that. So first of all, the company ActiveSky XP by Hi-Fi Simulation Technologies has done work with P3D and FSX in the past, and their weather engine is actually very popular on those platforms, and it's definitely very popular on X-Plane as well. So that's one thing that you need to keep in mind. So what this plugin does is it adds air effects, better weather depiction, a better weather engine, better crosswind. So basically changes the weather of your X-Plane, the position of the clouds, the amount of clouds, the winds, the time, the brightness of the sun, you know, all of that stuff. And oh yeah, of course, weather and stuff. So that's basically what it does. And you can see how the clouds look very good here. This does support Vulkan, which is another factor. So before we look at it in the sim, let's talk about the price. So it's going for 35 euros. So euros to USD. That's around 40 euros. I mean, it's a little high actually for what it is, but if you play quite a bit of X-Plane, like myself, I think it's definitely worth it. It's been out, came out in 2018, but I believe it's been updated. Right, so let's get into the sim. First glance, you can tell those clouds are looking pretty nice. As you go into the clouds, it fogs up, you know. So this is Vancouver. Those are the clouds. So this is a texture that comes with ActiveSky XP. So it has new cloud textures, and I have to say these are really nice. I mean, they wouldn't be rotating like that in real life. Well, no, of course, when you're panning around, they just stay centered and positioned towards you. But once you're in the plane and you're flying, you don't even notice that. It looks much better when they're facing you. There's a ship there. Huh, that's kind of cool. So getting in a little closer, I'm using different sky textures, so like forget about that. And the amount of clouds that adds is quite a bit more, so we can compare it to X-Plane default. But first, let's talk about the ActiveSky XP application, because this is actually quite a powerful application, and I think it does a lot. So you get your conditions, the winds, the visibility of the clouds, the temperature, all of that stuff that you'll be needing for VATSman and stuff. Shows your connection status and weather mode, so that's live real-time mode. Oh, also, one thing, I've done a few flights with ActiveSky XP, and one of the flights actually flew into Vancouver. And in Vancouver, the real time, it was kind of sunsetty a little. And default weather was actually, it was completely pitch black. It was dark. It was nighttime. And ActiveSky, I think, put a more accurate time on the weather, and it was very close to sunset. So that's one benefit. I like to have a realistic time, and I think that makes it feel even more realistic. So you get your METARs for your favorite locations here. This is your weather control. So right here we have live weather. Then you have a map, actually. I think this includes weather on it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, and it shows the weather patterns, the weather clouds. So there's different types of cloud types that it comes with, and it enters those into the sim. Yeah, let's go to the conditions. So this gives you conditions at each altitude. It's cloudy right now, so cirrus clouds, I would say. The visibility, so very high visibility. And flight plan, you can make a flight plan, so it gives oral callouts, I believe. Briefing, that's the briefing for the flight plan. So these are the textures that it includes with. It includes the high performance texture for the clouds and a high resolution texture for the clouds, and automatically installs these, which is quite nice. I'm using the high resolution clouds, but high performance also seems to be quite good. I've tested both, and they, of course, in the high performance they won't look as good, but for the FPS it's 2, 3, 4 FPS, I would say, which isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. Of course, when there's more clouds, for example, when it's cloudy and rainy or something like that, there will be a greater performance decrease, but I think that's okay. So all you have to do, you open up X-Bryce, you open up this, it automatically connects and automatically injects the weather. You can automatically see it connect to X-Bryce. And that's about it. You know, let's go to somewhere different. Let's go here and we can close Active Sky XP. You know, I want to go somewhere cloudy. Let's go, I don't know, let's try Seattle. See if that loads. Oh yeah, they're broken. Let's start a new flight and let it load. We'll keep Active Sky open, and I'll turn it off and turn it back on, and you'll see the difference. It's more pronounced when it's cloudy and like cloudy, dark gray clouds. When it's serious, debatable. So let's let this load and see what pops up. Sorry if it takes a while here. You can fast forward, of course. Database. Nice. The application is definitely handy, and it installs the application for you into X-Bryce, which is nice. Oh yes, it has lots of options, so you can fully customize your options. I'm in the realism mode, but I've already edited it, so this is my preset, and I've changed a few things here with the wind, the surface wind. So you can customize everything, which you can't really get with the X-Bryce weather. You can also set a lower refresh rate than you can with X-Bryce. I think default X-Bryce refresh rate is like 30 minutes or so. It refreshes the weather every 30 minutes. And with Active Sky XP, I think you're able to set it all the way down to like 5 minutes or so, which is, I don't know, kind of nice. Okay, so this is the clouds with Active Sky XP. I'll just keep it on the same view. Those are the Active Sky XP clouds. We will close this. Hopefully it changes the clouds. And there we go. That's the default X-Bryce clouds. That's default X-Bryce. Let's open up Active Sky XP again. Oops, there we go. Okay, see my email. That's okay. Auto logs in a bit. It waiting for a simulator, connects to X-Bryce, and it should inject the weather. 3, 2, there we go. Oh, it is a little different because it changes each day. But look at the difference. And let's do something cool here. Let's go to Casey weather. Cloudy. Mostly cloudy. So, as you can tell, there is a difference, and this will help make your weather just that much more realistic. And also, if you're doing circuits or practicing for your PPL or whatever, CPL, whatever, this will, if you fly at an airport quite a bit and you want to become familiar with the weather, the airport, the surroundings, the clouds. This will help for sure. And the better textures also help. I know there's definitely plugins that do that. And for the price, 42 US dollars, I think it is worth it. Make sure to pick this up. There's a few resellers for this. Just Flight's, SimMarket, Airsoft. I personally use SimMarket and Flight One. I don't know why it's not on the X-Plane store. I prefer to use the X-Plane store for my purchases, but SimMarket is just as good. So yeah, I think that's about it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully your weather is going to look a little more realistic after this video. So yeah, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.